heart of the South, where home meets the ground, a voice emerged, profound and sound, with dreams of justice for every land. Martin Luther King took a stand. From the church to the streets, with peace in his call, he preached of love to one and all. A vision so clear, a future so near. He spoke of freedom, casting out fear. Echoes of a dream, let it ring so true. A vision that lifts me and you. With hearts united, we'll rise together. Echoes of a dream, now and forever. On the steps of the monument, his words took flight. I have a dream for justice and right. He saw a future where love would lead, a world where compassion would succeed. From Selma to Montgomery, they walked with pride, hand in hand, side by side, facing the darkness with courage so bright, injustice falling in the fight for the light. Echoes of a dream, let it ring so true. A vision that lifts me and you. With hearts united, we'll rise together. Echoes of a dream, now and forever. Through the trials, through the strife, he held a vision, guiding our life. A call to action, a call to care, a beacon of hope everywhere. Non-violence, his weapon of choice, changing the world with his voice. From Birmingham jail to Nobel acclaim, his legacy a lasting flame. He faced the threats, he faced the hate, with strength and resolve he met his fate. April day in Memphis, his voice was quelled, but his dream lives on unparalleled. We carry forward in his name, striving to ignite the same flame. With every step we march in song, inspired by his journey strong. Echoes of a dream, let it ring so true. Let it ring so true. A vision that lifts me and you. With hearts united, we'll rise together. Echoes of a dream, now and forever. So let's rise up with love and grace, march towards justice in every place. Echoes of a dream, we'll make it real. With hope and courage, we'll heal. Echoes of a dream, a light to guide, leading us through the darkest tide. In our hearts, his dream will stay, guiding us to a brighter day. Through the trials, through the strife, he held a vision guiding our life. A call to action, a call to care, a beacon of hope.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we honor the extraordinary life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a towering figure in American history whose commitment to justice, equality, and nonviolent protest transformed the civil rights movement and left an enduring impact on the world. Born on January 15, 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia, Martin Luther King Jr.'s journey from a young Baptist minister to a global icon for civil rights is a testament to his unwavering courage, profound intellect, and unshakable belief in the power of love and nonviolence. From an early age, Martin Luther King Jr. was deeply influenced by his family's strong Christian faith and the teachings of his father and grandfather, both of whom were prominent ministers. He excelled academically, graduating from Morehouse College at the age of 19, and went on to earn a Bachelor of Divinity degree from Crozer Theological Seminary and a PhD in Systematic Theology from Boston University. It was during his time in seminary and graduate school that King was introduced to the teachings of Mahatma Gandhi, whose philosophy of nonviolent resistance would become a cornerstone of his own approach to civil rights activism. King's leadership in the civil rights movement began in earnest in 1955, when he was chosen to lead the Montgomery bus boycott following the arrest of Rosa Parks. The boycott, which lasted for 381 days, was a resounding success and led to the desegregation of Montgomery's public bus system. This victory catapulted King into the national spotlight and established him as a leading figure in the struggle for civil rights. Throughout the 1950s and 1960s, Martin Luther King Jr. led numerous campaigns to challenge racial segregation and discrimination across the United States. His leadership in events such as the Birmingham Campaign, the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom, and the Selma to Montgomery marches highlighted the systemic injustices faced by African Americans and mobilized millions in the fight for equality. King's ability to articulate the aspirations and frustrations of a marginalized community through powerful oratory and strategic nonviolent protest brought the issues of civil rights to the forefront of American consciousness. One of King's most iconic moments came on August 28, 1963, during the March on Washington, where he delivered his historic "I Have a Dream" speech. Standing on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, King spoke of a future where people would be judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. His words resonated deeply with a diverse audience and became a defining moment in the civil rights movement. Despite facing constant threats, harassment, and violence, King remained steadfast in his commitment to nonviolence. His efforts culminated in significant legislative victories, including the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965, which dismantled legal segregation and expanded voting rights for African Americans. Tragically, Martin Luther King Jr.'s life was cut short on April 4, 1968, when he was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee. His death was a profound loss to the nation and the world, but his legacy continues to inspire and guide the ongoing struggle for justice and equality. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy is one of profound moral clarity and unyielding dedication to the principles of justice and equality. He taught us that true change comes from the courage to stand up against injustice and the compassion to seek reconciliation and unity. His vision of a just and equitable society remains a powerful beacon of hope for all who strive for a better world. As we reflect on the life and legacy of Martin Luther King Jr., we must recognize the importance of active participation in our democracy. Voting is not just a right, but a powerful tool for change. King's tireless efforts to secure voting rights for African Americans underscore the critical role that voting plays in achieving justice and equality. By exercising our right to vote, we honor King's legacy and contribute to the realization of his dream. In the upcoming 2024 elections, it is more important than ever to make our voices heard. The challenges we face today, racial injustice, economic inequality, and threats to our democratic institutions, require our active engagement and participation. Every vote counts and your voice matters. By registering to vote and participating in the democratic process, you can help shape the future of our nation and ensure that the principles of justice and equality continue to guide us. To register to vote or check your registration status, visit canivote.org. This resource provides comprehensive information on how to register, find your polling place, and understand the voting process in your state. Let's honor the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. by standing up, speaking out, and voting in 2024. Together, we can continue the fight for justice, equality, and the fulfillment of King's dream. Thank you for joining me in honoring the remarkable legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. Let us be inspired by his example and work together to build a future where freedom, justice, and equality prevail for all.
In the heart of the South, where the struggle was real, a voice rose up with a powerful appeal. Martin Luther King, with a dream so grand, preached about justice, took a stand. From the pulpit to the streets, he led the way. With a message of peace, he paved the day. Non-violent resistance, love is the guide. A vision of unity, standing side by side.
Dream of a king, let it echo loud. A dream that lifts us from the crowd. With hearts united, we'll rise together. Dream of a king now and forever.
On the steps of the Lincoln, his words took flight. I have a dream, shining so bright. He saw a future where love would reign. A world where peace would end the pain. From Selma to Montgomery, they walked with pride. Hand in hand, side by side, facing the darkness with courage and light. Injustice falling in the fight for the right.
Dream of a king, let it echo loud. A dream that lifts us from the crowd. With hearts united, we'll rise together. Dream of a king now and forever.
On the steps of the Lincoln, his words took flight. I have a dream, shining so bright. He saw a future where love would reign. A world where peace would end the pain. From Selma to Montgomery, they walked with pride. Hand in hand, side by side, facing the darkness with courage and light. Injustice falling in the fight for the right.
Dream of a king, let it echo loud. A dream that lifts us from the crowd. With hearts united, we'll rise together. Dream of a king now and forever.
Through the trials, through the strife, he held a vision, guiding our life. A call to action, a call to care, a beacon of hope everywhere. Non-violence is weapon of choice, changing the world with his voice. From Birmingham jail to Nobel acclaim, his legacy, a lasting flame. He faced regrets, he faced the hate, with strength and resolve, he met his fate. April Day in Memphis, his voice was still, but his dream lives on, unfulfilled. We carry forward in his name, striving to ignite the same flame. With every step, we march in song, inspired by his journey strong.
Dream of a king, let it echo loud. A dream that lifts us from the crowd. With hearts united, we'll rise together. Dream of a king now and forever.
So let's rise up with love and grace, march towards justice in every place. Dream of a king, we'll make it real with hope and courage. We'll hear dream of a king, a light to guide, leading us through the darkest time. In our hearts, his dream will stay, guiding us to a brighter day. Through the trials, through the strife, he held a vision, guiding our life. A call to action, a call to care, a beacon of hope. Everywhere non-violence, his weapon of choice, changing the world with his voice. From Birmingham jail to Nobel acclaim, his legacy, a lasting flame. He faced
In the heart of the South, where the sun meets the clay, a voice rose up, leading the way. With dreams of justice, a world so bright, Martin Luther King, he lit up the night. From the pulpit to the march, with love in his hand, he preached of peace across this land. A dream so big, a vision so clear. He spoke of freedom. We'll
On the steps of the Lincoln, his voice rang true. I have a dream for me and you. He saw a future where love would reign, a world where peace would end the pain. Selma to Montgomery, they walked with pride, hand in hand, side by side. Facing the darkness, they found the light. Injustice falling like the night. Dream of a king, letting it echo loud. A dream that lifts us from the ground. With hearts united, we'll stand strong. Dream of a king, in our hearts it belongs. Through the trials, through the tears, he held a vision for the years. A call to action, a call to love, a guiding light from above. Non-violence, his weapon of choice, changing the world with just his voice. From Birmingham jail to Nobel Prize, his legacy, it never died. He faced the threat, he faced the hate, with a heart so strong he met his fate. April Day in Memphis, his voice was still, but his dream lives on unfulfilled. We carry forward in his name, striving to ignite the same flame. With every step we march along, inspired by his timeless song. Dream of a king, letting it echo loud. A dream that lifts us from the ground. With hearts united, we'll stand strong. Dream of a king, in our hearts it belongs. So let's rise up with love and grace. March towards justice in every place. Dream of a king, we'll make it real. With hope and courage, we'll heal.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we reflect on the incredible legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King, we are reminded that the fight for justice, equality, and democracy is ongoing. Their courage and determination paved the way for progress, but the journey is far from over. Now, more than ever, we need your voice, your passion, and your action. Join us in the fight to protect our democracy and ensure that the values of freedom and equality endure for generations to come. Let Dr. King's story inspire you to take action. Register to vote, educate yourself and others, and stand up against injustice in all its forms. Together we can build a brighter future and honor the legacy of these remarkable icons. Thank you for joining us in this tribute. My name is Charles McClendon, the creator of Echoes of Freedom. Contact me directly at 770-481-2178 for partnership opportunities.